When hiring candidates for the ideal job description that you have in mind, would you like to make sure that the candidates that you are actually bringing into the organization are the ones you have in mind? Well, if that's the case, I want to share with you one tip that's going to be a game changer for you in order to get the ideal candidate that is going to fulfill the role that you have in mind. Hi, my name is Fahim Karim, and I'm an employee engagement expert. And I work with companies that are faith and value based, and I help them going from having an unhealthy environment to keeping their talent, even when everybody's working either remotely or in a hybrid situation. And the way I do that is by creating a safe container where everyone gets to vocalize their opinions and their ideas without being put down. Your managers get to lead and listen, and your employees feel empowered and part of the team. And as a result, your company continues to grow and innovate. And you know, as someone who has worked in the corporate space for more than 2 decades in one of the largest financial institutions with awards in leadership and operations excellence, I love to take teams and turn them around so that everyone gets to feel seen and heard. So the strategy that I want to share with you today when it comes to recruiting is that focus on the role and not on the candidate. What do I mean by that? So you see, a lot of times when we're writing a job description, we have this ideal candidate in mind, meaning, you know, this person has to have a bachelor's degree, has to have 20 plus years of experience in this particular industry, and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it's just not talking about the role. You know, your ideal candidate may not have a bachelor's degree. For example, let's say you want to hire somebody who's a marketing manager for your particular organization. And if you write that I need somebody who has a marketing degree and has had like 20 years of experience in this particular industry, guess what? You might get somebody with a degree, but is not as talented as somebody who doesn't have a degree. Because that person who doesn't have a degree may have a portfolio of so many organizations they have helped. They have actual numbers to show how their marketing strategies actually help them propel the businesses of those organizations that they have worked with. So if you are that leader, which particular candidate would you prefer to work with? The one who has the preferred, actually has the actual verifiable performance versus the one who has academic performance, right? So when writing for those job descriptions, let us focus on the role that we are trying to find the candidate for, rather than trying to spell out this imaginary ideal candidate. Why don't we just say what exactly the role is required to have, what we're expecting the person to be able to be good at, rather than spelling out exactly what this person is like, right? And I hope that helps, because you will see that our research shows that in the best companies, when they're writing the job descriptions, they're focusing on writing on what is expected of that role, rather specifying the the academic and other types of qualifications that may or may not necessarily be the identifier or the actual, how do I put it, the actual qualification of the role that we're trying to fit, right? So if you like what you heard today, go ahead and click on the link below and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss out on any of the weekly strategies and tips that I share, so that you can continue to be the leader that people would love to work with.